In the last week, I've been called a traitor, a commie, I'm un-American, I'm turning my back on my country. And I don't understand. Because I decided to get some machines that make my life easier, and I've decided to make a YouTube channel and show people that you can get affordable machines for your property and make your life 100 times easier, because we can't afford the big bad American name brands, right? But ever since I put out a video about the tariffs are only 10% and they're not going to kill us on these things, and it's not that big a deal, and I can't afford American products, and so many other people can't when it comes to machinery, it's just way too expensive. But the comments, it's unbelievable. Now, the majority of the comments, I thank you all so much. Man, I got so much love from so many people. So many people agreed with me. Some of you guys disagreed with me. And that's one of the great things of being an American. We can disagree. And that's okay. It doesn't matter what side you are politically. You don't need to hate each other. Said it's okay to have differences of opinion. And when somebody expresses their opinion and expresses that it's different than your opinion, and you express your opinion to them and your beliefs and your viewpoints, well, that's how people grow, right? Said it opens your mind a little bit to hear the other side. So many of you gave awesome comments, and thank you so much. I've done my best to reply to them, but man, there's just so many. I can't reply to them all. I mean, I've had thousands of comments recently, and I try to, but working a full-time job, I can't do it during the day, so I spend my evenings sometimes in the middle of the night and early in the morning trying to reply to you guys. So I'm doing my best. So I'm going to read to you some of the comments that I've gotten recently since I uploaded the video about the new tariffs. So Vince's channel said, junk, send it all to the scrapyard. I don't think it's junk. I kind of like my machines. Another comment, no one cares. ID10T, buddy. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, if you don't care, why'd you take the time to reply to me? Perpetual learning. Next one, Ricky Stutz. Well, China stuff crap to start with that you find out in time, and what little money you get for this video. Not support USA say a lot. I don't know if this guy is even American. I don't know if he's even English speaking. Doesn't make any sense to me. Yep, look at your cheap chit, says Mark Johnson. Yeah, it was pretty cheap, and I'm proud of that. I don't know. That's okay with me. So Flavor Saver, you heard that right. His name is Flavor Saver, You are a traitor, not traitor, a trader. Again, I trade things sometimes. I might trade some machines out one day. I'd shop, period. Chinese to on a traco, 'cause they're cheap. They're, T-H-E-R-E. But being stupid and cheap ass. I'll take it back. You're not a traitor. You're a cheap ass with money. Okay, I'll take that. You know what us educated people call a cheap ass? We call that being frugal. And I believe I have been very frugal with my decisions. This is a $15,000 machine that is comparable to a name brand machine that's $50,000. So yes, you may call me a cheap ass, Mr. Uneducated. I will call it frugal. Let's see. Move your penning pitchy ass to China, says Jimmy Richardson. Why? I'm an American. I love being here. I love my country. Why would I want to move to China? I hear it's nice there. Wouldn't mind visiting sometime, but I don't know. Next one. Dale Baird. You could afford to buy American if you had a good paying job. If it sells in America, it needs to be made in America. And this is coming from a guy in Canada. So yes, you are a trader. T-R-A-D-E-R. Trader. Actually, I am a trader. I trade all kinds of things. Sometimes I post things on Facebook Marketplace and I'd say, for sale or trade. So yes, you are correct, Dale Bird. Crazy Dave. Yet you're so stupid you can't figure out you're paying for the country's demise by buying from our enemy. What do you think they're building a military for and jockeying to get closer to us? Well, couple things, Crazy Dave. Well, we all buy from China, Crazy Dave. Do you buy on Amazon? Did you know 70% of items on Amazon are made in China? Do you shop at Walmart? Did you know 70 to 80% of items in Walmart are made in China? Have you ever shopped at Harbor Freight? My Harbor Freight toolbox is here. 100% of everything in Harbor Freight is made in China. Do you ever use garlic? Did you know China produces 90% of garlic in the world? What about apple juice? That's pretty innocent, isn't it? Did you know 80% of apple juice comes from China? Did you know that China is the world's largest producer of apples? I didn't know that. Taylor Walling. This dude has no effing business running anything. I don't disagree. I don't really have a business doing it. It's for YouTube, which kind of is a business. So, okay. I do have a business running things. Thanks, Taylor. Anonymous Hi Guy. Stop making excuses. Your ass just wants to be cheap. You could buy one tractor that has all the attachments to do everything your machines do for about $25,000, which is what you have invested in all the cheap Chinese blank. Those Chinese machines will broke in a year or two. American made lasts forever. Huh. So American made lasts forever. Well, I have a buddy with a cat skid steer, and his repairs are $15,000 just for some basic repairs. It didn't last forever. Actually, my '05 GMC Sierra a few years ago at 195,000 miles, the head's cracked on it. I guess the truck would last forever, but the engine didn't. I don't know. I don't think that's a good argument. But again, I'm being cheap, which I call frugal. Alfred, Mr. Ka, stop buying junk. Okay, I won't. Actually, I did buy the auction machine, and you could consider that junk, but it actually works pretty well so far, so I'm okay with it. Two Smoke Stroke. Good luck with your Harbor Freight trash. Vote for Joe again. So wait, if I decide to be frugal and buy a great machine at a good price, I voted for Joe? Well, I say Two Smoke Stroke. I'm so sorry your girl Kamala didn't win. Next, Bearman. Stop buying Chinese crap. All you are doing is supporting the biggest drud dealer in the world. What is a drud dealer? D-R-U-D. Drud. Barry Surdex. Why don't you live over there since you love their blank so much? You're part of the problem, not the solution. Again, I'm going to have to reference how many places in America buy from China. Did you know that Americans purchase over $500 billion of Chinese product every year? I didn't know that, but I do now. Hunting Treasure says, reminds me of that film Dumb and Dumber. Just don't get how stupid some can be. Well, okay, that was a funny movie. I think I'm a pretty funny guy. I'll go with that. Thank you. Next one of my favorites. Jay Kuntz moved to China, Comey. I think he meant to say Comey, but he spelled it K-O-M-E-E. Is that Comey? Or could that be Comey? Either way, I'm imagining he's saying that I am communist. Because as an American, I can't afford the name brand stuff, so I chose to buy some inexpensive but awesome machines, which makes me communist. No, it doesn't, Jay Kuntz, but thank you so much for calling me a Comey. Jason Green. FYI, I hear clothing produced in North Korea is super cheap. Cheaper than Walmart, even with shipping costs. You may want to add North Korean textiles to your YouTube channel. I'm sure the children working 16-hour days would appreciate the increased demand. I think he meant demand. So, Jason Green, that's not a bad idea. if you could send me a link to where I can purchase these North Korean textiles, I could do our life in textiles, and it would be amazing. And then I can show you all the beautiful textiles we get from communist North Korea. It doesn't really make sense. But okay, we're going to go with that. Good job. Now, children working 16-hour days, I've uploaded 2 videos of 2 different factories. One where my DRT 450 was made, and the other one where this V1000 made. I actually have a video coming out soon that I've been sent footage of this machine being built. I have the birth and life cycle of this machine being built. From it being raw metal to them welding the frame, to putting everything all together, the assembly, when they install the hydraulics, to the day they put the Kubota diesel engine in, to when they put the arms on it, as Dean says, the big arm. And when we installed the hood, and then I also have videos of them test driving it. So I'm going to put that together in a pretty cool format where you can see this machine from metal to what you see here coming to America. And at no point in any of these videos where I saw these machines being built were there children working 16-hour days. Jason Green, back again. Let's all just keep buying Chinese crap on credit cards we can't afford and hope there are enough of the same financial incompetent subscribers to bail you out. What a joke. So I would not say this, but he is saying that my subscribers are incompetent because you're learning about these machines as I learn about them at the same time. And yes, I put my DRT 450 in a credit card. I made a video about that. I didn't have the money to purchase it. And the credit card gave me buyer protection in case I got scammed on the deal, then I could claim fraud. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Put it on a 0% credit card for 18 months. And the way the channel is going, with the support of you, I will have this paid off well before the 18 months. So thank you very much for your support. Jason Green, again, let me know where I have misunderstood your great business plan, please. My business plan? Well, I want to become a YouTuber. So to do that, I found some machines that there aren't any videos on. And I believe these to be some of the best machines you can buy. We're going to call them premium Chinese mini skid steers instead of just Chinese junk or Chinese mini skid steers or Chinese excavators. What I have here, these are premium Chinese machines. They are not the standard auction junk. These are way, way above that. When you buy an auction machine, you have to change all the fluids and you have to do all this maintenance and all this preventative stuff just to get it to operate. But when you buy a premium machine or you buy one like the Kimron from a dealership, you don't have to do any of that. All you do is you get on it and you turn the key and fire it up and you get to work. Now you do need to do your normal procedures for break-in, 10 hours, change the oil and all that stuff. And you want to make sure everything's in good shape at 10 hours, just like you would with any other vehicle. Jason Green, again, man, that dude loves this channel. Be a patriot and buy made in USA. Taking advantage of the Chinese low-cost, unbearable thought of those poor workers jumping out of Foxconn building to build iPhones is crazy. I'll put my expensive, well-made John Deere 2305 head-to-head with Chinese in the long run. I have less headaches and greater return on my investment. Well, Jason Green, I think I'm doing pretty well on YouTube right now. Thank you so much for your support with all of your comments. And this just goes on. Like, this guy's got 2 pages here. Actually, there's so much. He wants me to wake up. I am awake. Clearly, I'm making a video. Next one. Short Ray. Stop buying Chinese crap. Americans supporting other countries' products is what got us in this mess. I don't disagree with you, but let me give you some quick facts. Ray Short. So since 1995, just in 30-year span, the Chinese have become the world's manufacturing superpower, just like America has become the world's superpower of military. America spends more on the military than the top 9 other countries spending combined. True statement. America spends more per year on the military than the top 9 other countries spending combined. Now, let's flip that over to China. China manufactures more products per year than the top 4 other countries who manufacture products do in 1 year. China is the world's manufacturing superpower. They make everything. And it used to be just cheap stuff that they were blasting out, but now they've figured it out. And there are quite a few really quality products coming from China. iDort56 says, why don't you live in China? It's cheaper. I didn't know it's cheaper. Well, I'm an American, so I'm going to stay here. But if you would like to go to China, you're welcome to. Thank you so much for your comment. Crazy Boat Builder. Keep funding the Chinese military with American money. One day you'll see the results of your ignorance. Well, actually, I don't think the Chinese are going to attack us because they make so much money off of Americans. Remember, I said $500 billion per year Americans spend with China. So why in the world would they want that to go away? If Americans stopped buying from China, China would be in some serious financial trouble. Their GDP would, anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Jimmy Jackass. You can afford US-made tools? How people defend not supporting American workers is beyond me. It's junk compared to the US-made stuff. You have free will, but trying to explain your reasoning, in my opinion, is worse. You do you and keep it 100. Well, I am keeping it 100. That's why I make these videos. There's no question that I bought some machines from China, and I'm okay with that. We all have stuff from China. Do you know even the big American brand machines have a bunch of components made in China? Do you have an iPhone? Actually, this right here, I have an Apple iPad. There's chips in this made in China. And if you have an Apple product, you too have Chinese components. If you have an Android, very likely your components are made in China or at least some other country in Asia, because America doesn't even make those chips. There is one cell phone that is American assembled, and I believe all the components are from America. Look it up on Google. There's one phone, but it's really expensive, and it doesn't have all the features some of these other phones do. But if you truly want to support America, and you're going to call me a traitor for buying any Chinese products, and you're not watching YouTube on an Apple device. It goes on and on and on. Go Braden. Oh boy, here we go. It's going to affect your income on your channel is why. So if we make it expensive for companies to outsource, where do you think the companies are going to move the work to? Yeah, stop crying, stop being China's salesman and getting funding from them. And don't lie, because you can't tell me you didn't mention the channel to maybe get some deal for recognition to make them make more sales through views of your channel. Bummer, buddy. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I have a YouTube channel. Why in the world would I not mention I have a YouTube channel if I'm looking for a product? Now, I only had 2,000 subscribers when I bought my DRT 450, so no, there was no deal. Did I get deals on my other machines? Heck yeah, I did. Why wouldn't I? Why would I not mention I have a YouTube channel and I plan to make videos with these machines? It would be stupid of me not to. Maybe you like to spend more money for no reason, but I don't. So if I have the opportunity to save a few bucks, why not? And this channel is monetized. So you watching this video right now, I am getting paid from advertisers on YouTube. And at the end of the month, Google AdSense will put money into my bank account for the views for the month. And if you have a problem with that, don't watch the videos and don't watch YouTube. Because all the YouTubers that have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in a year are monetized. And what's wrong with that? I don't think anything's wrong with it. I think it's amazing. And there's some really great creators out there on YouTube. And I support them. I'm not today, but almost every other video that I've made, I'm wearing either a shirt that says Demolition Ranch, it says Demolitia, or says Bunker Branding. Those are owned by Matt Carricker, and he's a YouTuber, and that's his YouTube channel, Bunker Branding. And he has another channel called Off the Ranch or Matt Carricker. And yeah, I support YouTubers that I watch. Why wouldn't I? Gangster Cub. That's a good name, actually, Gangster Cub. Pretty sure this guy sells these machines. He always speeds up the video and operating the hydros to make it seem like they're fast acting. A real punk move, I think. Actually, what I do is I speed up the boring parts to make sure you guys keep watching. Because the whole point of YouTube is to keep audience watching. And if you get bored of my videos, you're going to click off and you're going to go to the next one. That's what I do. I don't want to watch somebody just sit there and operate a machine for an hour. So why don't I speed up all the boring parts, and then you only have a half-hour video of good content instead of just stuff. I'm not hiding anything, and I'm not selling anything. SVT, Jimmy was here. I have a Chinese wife. I can't afford an American one. Okay, that was pretty funny. So I just wanted to read some of those comments. I personally find them kind of funny, and I don't understand. I don't understand why there's so much hate. Like, these people took their time to sit there and type out these responses. Now, some of them don't know how to type and don't know grammar and they don't know how to spell, but that's okay. It's okay. Like Trump's been saying, that we have the worst education system in America, and you all have just proved it. Anyway, thanks for coming out. Thanks for listening to the video. It is freezing cold out here. We're supposed to get freezing rain tonight. It's 11:30 at night. I've got to get to bed because I got to be at work at 7 a.m. and it's going to be an AC drive in the morning. So all of you, have yourself a wonderful night. I don't have any trees right here, so I can't enjoy that, but I'm going to go inside the house where it's warm. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. As usual, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like to hear me rant and ramble, hey, click that subscribe button and click like. And remember, I don't have time to reply to every comment, but I'm certainly going to do my best. And if you like to hear me ramble and you want to warm me up, you're more than welcome to go to the description and buy me a cup of coffee. I just added that. I don't know if I should, but I did. Anyway, have a great night.